Hi guys, today we're going to talk about the turnarounds. There are a couple of things I like to see in the horse when they're turning around is that they're smooth again, they're soft in the face, and they have a lot of forward motion in the front legs. So I think if we work on this, it's a lot easier for the horse to do his job in the turnaround. So I'm going to show you some tips to do this. Let's go. So I like to do the turnarounds a lot in the circles, in the small circles, so the horse will stay in his spot. It doesn't make sense to turn your horse around here and then go to that side of the arena and do your small circles and work on his face or whatever you need to work on. You need to do it over there. And for me, it's really important. I give the horse a lot more work in the circles than I do in the turnarounds. So the horse will think about it to go faster to go to the turnaround than to go back to the circles, because it's going to be a lot easier for him to do it by himself. So what we're going to do is, see him already doing, I'm picking him up a couple of times and I release him. I just want to stay and relax here, so I'm not going to push him with my legs or do whatever we want to do. Just bump him sometimes and just sit back. So for me it's really important in the turnaround that I open up my inside leg. So the horse can follow my leg to this side and he knows that it's going to be opening your door. Now what I want to see is when I do this and I take my hand with me, the horse will follow and go in that direction. So you see the horse is going to that side, to the circle. Maybe my hands are a little bit too much to that side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull my hands to this side and wait till he's going. Now he's going, I'm going to release him a little bit, but I still need the pressure of the reins to his neck. He's following, he stops. I bump one time with my outside leg just to tell him to follow my hands. He does. I'm gonna release him and go out of the turnaround, go back into the circle. So the horse was not going really fast. He was not really in the right angle for me in the turnaround. But this is all normal when you start doing this. So guys, take your time again and just follow these steps and loosen him up and relax him. What I'm gonna do to make him more loose in the turnarounds, I'm gonna flex him a little bit in the small circle. I push him a little bit with my legs and ask him a little bit more chin and his face. I stay in my circle. When he feels relaxed and calm and he drops his face, I'm gonna ask again. So I open up my inside leg, take my hands a little bit. This time he followed right away. I'm just gonna relax, sit back. My hand stays the same and I go out. He was speeding up by himself this time because he knows his job, of course. But I didn't ask for it. I'm not gonna be mad at him because he's going faster. I'm just gonna relax and sit back and let him do his thing. For me, it's more important to tell about what can go wrong in the turnaround. And especially from us, from the riders. What we're doing when we want to go to the turnaround is we're going to be too fast with the hands. And you see, I'm going to pull his head to the outside. The horse doesn't know where to go. And he's just going to be pulling his face and he doesn't understand. And we're going to kick him more. It doesn't work like that. So remember what you want from your horse. And maybe it's good to tell you what I like to see in the hands of my non-pros is to keep them low and show them the way. For the inside hand is really important. You take a little bit of face to the side you want to go to the turnaround. What you do with your outside hand is you're just gonna push it against his neck and just keep it there. If the horse is coming up, we still can bump him up, bump him down with our hands and release him and still showing the way. For me, it's really important that you keep your leg off the horse. I see many riders kicking their horse in the turnaround with the inside leg. You can't do that because you're opening up your horse's, the door for the horse. What we can do is when the horse stops spinning or turning around, you can bump with your outside leg. I'm gonna show you a little bit. So I ask him a little bit that way. He is not going, so I'm gonna pull him this side. When he goes, I release him. I told you that before. My hands are still in front of the saddle. I can bump with my legs, see? Just soft. When he does his job, here he stops, I bump again. I take off my leg when he's turning around. Both of them. I bump again. When I want to go out of the turnaround, I'm just going to close my inside leg and put my hands forward. Then he knows that the door is closed and we have to go out of it. So we're gonna do it again. Stay soft with your hands, open up your leg first, ask with your hands. This time he does a good job. Take my outside leg off, let him turn. I stay sit in the middle. He's doing a good job. He keeps turning and going out. Inside leg, hands going out. And I'm just gonna relax a little bit. You see he's gonna stay in his circle a lot more now. He's not thinking to go to the outside. He's thinking more about the inside. I want his face a little bit more. I'm gonna soften him up again. I drop my hands, put my inside leg out. I sit back a little bit, follow my hands. He does a really good job. Look at the position of my hands. They stay the same all the time. And we're going out. I'm looking where I'm going. Put my inside leg in, hands forward. So this is just a normal exercise for my horses when they can turn. We can make it a lot difficult for the horses by doing all the body parts, getting involved with that. Pushing his hip to the outside. Shoulders to the inside, more chin. And now we're gonna ask him a little bit more in the turn. Ask him with his face. You see, I bump him a little bit and bump him with my legs also. And I'm going out. Maybe I'm gonna do this in the jog. And get some more forward motion. You just saw when I was going a little bit faster and I was asking his face a little bit more, he was going sit back too much for me. So we need to make sure that he's gonna be soft in the face and keep a forward motion on the horse. And bring him back to the walk always. I'm not going from the jog to the turnaround. I'm going back to my small circle. I wanna check, he's really soft. I'm gonna open up my inside leg, ask with my hands. This time he follows. I push him one time with my leg. I'm gonna bump with my hands one more time, soft. This time he does his job really good. He's soft, and I can go out. And that was a lot better from him now, this time. So I'm gonna relax him again. Give him some air. I'm gonna ask one more time, and this time when I'm going into the turn, I'm gonna ask his face right away. See if he's soft and stepping to the inside. So inside leg off. Ask him, I bump him with my leg. He stays soft with his hands, or with my hands. He's really soft, and I go out. He's doing a really good job. So if this is doing good, we can speed our horse up a little bit. And it's the same as in the circles. We're just gonna cluck one more time for one gear. If he doesn't go, we can use our legs and bump him to the gear. So let's see. Inside leg off. Follow the hands. He's doing a really good job. Gonna check if he's soft. He is soft. I'm gonna release him a little bit. I'm gonna cluck. He doesn't go. I'm gonna bump him with my leg. He does a really good job now this time. Oh, he's going out. That's good. Now he's going faster. He did that because my spur touched him. I'm going out. I was not really happy with that, so I'm gonna jog. We need, don't forget that we need the forward motion. So I'm gonna pick him up, bump him with my legs a little bit more, relax him, pick him up again, relax again, go back to the walk, back to the circle, pick him up again, see if he's soft. You see I push him a little bit with my legs. Now he's relaxed, inside leg out, hands. He's doing a really good job. He's soft. Cluck for the speed. He's doing it really good. Walk. Good boy. So this time he listened to my voice when I cluck. I didn't have to kick him. I'm just waiting for 3-4 turnarounds. Then I stop my horse and just go out there and release him a little bit. And you have to repeat this a lot with your horses. But remember to keep your horse relaxed and soft. Well, I hope you liked this episode. See you all next time.